Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 11 of our Season 3 for Medieval Dynasty. Today we're going to start off with some fertilizing of that half a field to try and get that prepped early for the spring planting. We're also going to do some hunting before the herds respawn. We're going to try to upgrade our food storage to tier 2 so that we have the space, and we're going to check out the conclusion to that sick wife quest. And flirt with the potential new husband, and try to get some mining in as well on season change to keep those coins coming in. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas weekend. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, at least it was a good holiday weekend for you, I hope. We are getting a little bit late started today, but my uncle got a laser engraver for Christmas and had no earthly clue how to use the thing, so he contracted me for help, which is kind of silly. While I do have a degree in programming, I don't know anything about CNC or engraving, so it was a bit of an adventure. And we got home a little bit late, but we are here now, and that's what matters. We're only a little late, so. All right, here we are. It is night of day 2 of fall. So we're going to start out by planting that fertilizing that second half of the field. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade the food storage before we go hunting. Because if we go hunting first, we're going to run into some problems of not having anywhere to put it. Because right now, we already have meat that we don't have anywhere to put. So it is what it is. We're also going to have to use some of the leather... Whoop, forgot to turn my mouse back down. There we go. We're also going to need to... I completely forgot where I was going with that. I swear there was a thing, but it's gone now. Because I have the attention span of a bloody squirrel tonight. It's not terribly different than normal. But, a little shorter. Hey, Stesso, what's shaking, bacon? Happy holidays to you as well, my friend. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Yeah, we're only doing half the field, so it shouldn't take too awful long. And we'll upgrade that building. We should have enough materials that we don't really need to struggle to upgrade the building. We'll see, though. And then we will work on some hunting. And it'll be fantastic. Been eating and eating, so you're good. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's all that winter weight, right? Here's hoping we can get another level or 2 out of farming. Well, probably not 2, but here's hoping we can get another level out of farming so that we can increase our horse, or our donkey rather, just a little bit better. Good old Geraldine. We do need to get some animal feed going, so we might have to make another field that's like 25 or so, just so that we can run some oats alongside our rye, so that we can make some, oh, we didn't plant rye. We're not planting rye. That's going to be a problem. We might have to make another field of 25 and plant some rye, and then plant some, what's it in the, winter, or the spring, oats. That way we can, make sure that we get our animal feed. Do we have enough bags to pull this off? Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Alright, so we need to grab a hoe. We should have some stone hoes, I thought? Yeah. I don't think we'll need more than 2. We might, but I don't think so. Partial into 7. There we are. Did you get anything awesome for Christmas, Stesso? Got a bathrobe? Awesome. Yeah, I'm particularly difficult, I've been told by my family, to shop for as well. Because generally speaking, if there's something I want, I either find a way to get it or learn to live without it. So, you know, the story of growing up poor. You either find a way to get the things you need, or you find a way to live without them. And I mean, they can't really shop for books for me. I've got so many that it's almost impossible to find one I don't have, if you don't know my collection. And as far as like games, there's no real point there either, because any game that I want, I either already have or I'm holding off for a reason. But it's alright. I got that cool 3D carving thing from my aunt, and then I got some much needed clothing wear from my mom, so that was kind of cool. Alright, so we've got this started. We do still need to do that other... Let's do a small 25er, just so that we have some oats and some or rye rather, and some oats. I wasn't going to do any rye, but we are actually going to use it for animal feed. So, I don't know where I want to put it, though. I guess we could put it here. You don't come to the end, do you? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. So we might be able to ninja this in here. If we do a... Nope. One more out, it looks like. There we go. So just do a 5x5. There we are. And this is only going to get used 2 seasons out of the year as well. You have to let the hoe come all the way up to the reset position, or it won't register the next hit. You're not really the receiving gift type of guy. Yeah. Yeah, it's more fun to spend the time with the family. I'll agree on that, yeah. I have a hard time accepting things that I didn't earn myself, too. And I really struggle with that. Like, I try not to eat other people's food because it's not my food, kind of a thing. Family's different, but anybody else. Hey, Storm, what's going on, man? Hope you had a fantastic holiday weekend. Always good to see you. I know you're usually busy during stream time, so I'm happy you're here. We're just doing a little 25 5x5 field here for oats and rye for animal feed, so that we can hopefully get the donkeys to breed and make some money off of them. Not very much. We got a late start. My uncle got a laser engraving machine for Christmas and had no earthly clue how to run it, so he called me to ask for help, thinking I have a degree in programming, maybe I'd be able to help, and I could help him with parts of it, but I am no engineer. And I don't know how familiar you are with programmers and engineers, but usually we are very different types of people. So we struggled with that for several hours, and I was a little late getting home, but that's alright. We're here now. After about 3 hours of doing basically web research and trying to learn as much as I could about the thing, I was like, man, we can't do this in an afternoon. Like, he doesn't have the computer knowledge to set it up, and I don't have the engineering knowledge to set it up, so... I told him his best bet was to call his stepson, my cousin, because he is an engineer and would be much, much better help at that than I am. The most that I could tell him was how to find an image, change it to grayscale, and get it switched to the right file extension, but it still doesn't have the information like the starting point, the end point, the depth, any of that stuff for him, so I don't know that it's usable. Oh, I'm sure he'll find a way. If he's truly interested enough in it, he'll find a way. And his stepson is, my aunt's son is an engineer. A very, very good engineer. So, that's the thing. I'm actually the dumb one in my generation in my family. Both of my cousins are significantly more intelligent than I am. That doesn't mean I'm stupid. It just means I'm the dumb one. By comparison. It's always a matter of compared to what. Okay, so we got that handled. Let's upgrade our food storage and get this food where it belongs, and then see about some hunting. Right. It would help if we knew what we actually needed. I'm pretty sure the tier 2 version is just mostly wood. Wood and some planks, I believe. I hope we have enough wood. Oh, yeah, we've got enough wood. Apparently we can upgrade our, item storage as well. Or, the other storage. Whatever the hell it's called. Resource storage. Well, that didn't go as far as I'd hoped. I mean, our resource storage, we're eating up about half of our storage now. So, I mean, that would be nice to upgrade, but it's not super mandatory just yet. We all have different traits. That's what makes us unique, right? Yeah, they are sharp cookies, both my cousins. So one of them is a literal rocket scientist, well, rocket engineer for NASA. And then the other one is a microbiologist, the head microbiologist for crime scene investigation for a very prominent police department. And she was one of the youngest ones ever to be hired in there, and was moved up to the head pretty quick, so they're doing much better in their lives than I am, that's for sure. And the best part is she did it while juggling a family. Like, she has 2 kids, too, on top of it all. So she's She's pretty amazing. They're both pretty amazing. Okay, so 3, 3, 3, 3. We need 12 worth of planks. And how many do we still have on us? We have 5, so we need 7 more. We'll turn those into planks, and then we should be good. There we go. So that doubled our storage. That's going to go a long way to helping. So let's put, not the clay, the carrots. And the meat. The meat is the big one. The rest of it, I don't care if it rots or not. We're probably not going to use it, so. Alright, there we go. Now we can do some quick hunting before the season change. Get ourselves some more leather for bags for next season. And, yeah. So I think we got both of the herds across the stream. I'm not sure if we got both or not. I know we at least got one of them. Probably wouldn't hurt to check, but I know there's another herd over here. And then there are a couple of herds down at our other storage that probably wouldn't hurt to check out. Alright, I see the male. I don't see any of the females, though. He's actually the only one that I see. Oh, there's a doe. I don't know why you get to dodge. I didn't realize that he was going to do an about face. Wow. So you can tell I haven't played anything that shoots for a while. I didn't get to play much of anything over the holiday. And what little I did play were not shooters, they were turn-based stuff, so. I understand the devs made the clothing more effective for winter. Excellent. Although we're in pretty good shape right now. Did that kill it? No. I'm just gonna keep arcing them over his back, I guess. I'm shooting too high now. Well, had the problem of shooting too low with the regular bow, now I'm shooting too high. Although the clothing being better for winter is going to go a very long way for players just starting out. Because now they're not going to need to upgrade that crap as fast as we did. Here's a bunch of free salted meat. Oh, no. There we go. And some dried meat. What else do we have going on here? It is all about the fish here. No other tools? No knives or anything? That's disappointing. And some salt. I don't know why I took the salt. We're probably never going to use it, but, oh well. Alright, we still have 2 does that we can take. 3 does that we can take. Wow. Okay. I really want to get closer. Nope. Every time I get ready to draw, they change direction. Way wide. The learning curve is rather high for new players. You are not wrong, sir. I have 2 friends that are new to the game that I've been trying to play with, and there's a lot of stuff that we take for granted because of how long we've played. That we just know as tribal knowledge. And, new players really struggle with that. Whoa, what the shit? I don't know where the hell he came from. That actually made me jump. That scared the crap out of me. He was not alone. I don't know if there were only 2 of them or not. Wow, that actually got me to jump. That was quite the jump scare there. They must have been hiding out in the house. Huh. Random bandit spawn in the abandoned house, right? They definitely got the drop on me, that's for sure. Thankfully, it wasn't enough to do us in. We need to go see, though, if there was a random bandit spawn in that house. We need to go see if the loot respawned. Oh shit, there's still one left. Well, I was going to worry about making more arrows, but I don't think I need to, because he just gave us 20. Alright. Well, this is from them, I'm guessing, because it says contraband. No. No respawn. Okay. I'm starting to think they might not respawn. Now, we did pink one of those deer. He was wandering around bleeding. Whenever you get close to them so they don't get the drop on you, right? I should have. That was embarrassing. More than anything. Yeah, it was too far ahead. Ooh, alright, well, now that the heart rate's coming back down into something more approaching normal, I'd give a guy a heart attack. And make sure there's nobody at this camp. I think that doe that was bleeding died, I just don't know where. I was hoping for some kind of a tool here, but I'm not seeing any. And we did get a bunch of free logs, so I really can't... Oh, there's one. And it's a stone axe. That is anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't know where that doe went. Ooh. A solid headshot. One body. Down he goes. That was intense. Hey, Geraldine, I got some logs for you to hold on to, buddy. Thank you. Alright. I am not seeing a deer corpse. It could be on the other side, or it could... I don't know. I don't know where it went. It's probably just out of sight, and we're going to leave, and it's going to go to waste, but it is what it is. I feel like in the amount of time we spend looking for it, we could have just gotten... Whoops. We could have just gotten a different one from somewhere else, so... Alright, we got a level up, didn't we? In farming... Okay, skilled rider is maxed, so we can go with carry weight or faster riding. Let's go with carry weight first. Because we're going to get more use out of that than we do the faster riding in the beginning. Yeah, I'm not seeing it around here. That's alright. I really wish that they would put in some way for us to repair tools. I feel like that's the only real thing that we're missing. Alright, now I do want to use some of this as not for making bags to sell, but for making simple bags to use in our farming endeavors. Let's give them some apples to rot, I guess. Food really isn't worth all that much anymore. I mean, the beer still is, but a lot of the other foods aren't worth enough to bother even taking to sell. The roasted meat might be. Okay, that goes in resource storage. Although, was that dried fish? No, it was salted fish. It says that it sells for 22. Salted fish sells for 22. Salted fish might be good just based on money. The salted meat's only 10. Roasted meat's only 8. Alright, we really got to get a fishing hut up. Wait, we have an effect. What effect is that on us? They really need an easier way to see what your effects are. Starting education in 14 days if it can be approved by City Hall. And it's going to be hard to catch live streams. Well, that's unfortunate for us, Stesso, but I am glad for you. Getting education is definitely going to help you. And Lord knows you're smart enough. I feel like that'll be a really great benefit for you. Okay, we've got some random assorted crap that we can sell. How are we doing on money? We're at 666. Sorry, 661. Taxes are more than that, so we are going to have to sell some. So let's go ahead and make... I don't know. We'll make 15 bags to put in storage, and then we'll use the rest to make bags. Not really suck at numbers, but good at fixing shit. Hey, man. That's, it takes all types. Okay, so we've got plenty of bags in there now, and we've got... How much leather do we have left? We have 14 leather left, so we need 7 linen. Take this wine bottle, these wine bottles as well. We should probably actually keep those wine bottles, to be completely honest. For juice. Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? I'm sure Stesso will do fine. It might take him a little bit to get back in the swing of it, but I'm sure he'll do fine. What's that? Apple juice? We can take that and sell. It's not worth that much, but... Linen. Psych. Linen. Focus, man. Sometimes I really worry about myself. Doop, 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 doop. Hope you had a fantastic holiday weekend, Steven. Hey, production level. Alright. Let's go sell this junk on our way to catch another herd. So we already hit both mines. We already recruited some people. Oh, we forgot to talk to our potential husband. Jurand, wasn't it? I feel like it was Jurand. Believe he was an extractor? Yes.
Hello,
How are you doing? Okay, so everything that we picked we've done terrible with up to now. Let's try that. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. I think women should be able to become knights. He doesn't care. You never fail to make me laugh. Oh, shit, he hates that. I am really bad at this. Wow. Yeah, that was... We actually had a net -2 in our interactions there. Alright, so apparently I am not good at flirting with dudes. Which is weird, seeing as I am one. Yeah. I've never had those kind of problems getting a wife in this game. I don't understand why I can't flirt with the guys. You are not a vendor.
The taxes here are incredible.
Oh, man. Your youngest had a super high fever and missed all your family gatherings. Well, depending on how you feel about your family, that could be good or bad. I know there was at least one family gathering I wouldn't have minded missing. But the others were worth it.
I've been a vet. Farewell.
I really don't like her voice. I don't... I feel like that's not the normal speaking voice of the voice actress. I think they put it on for the character, and I'm not fond of it. I don't think it's a reflection of the voice actor. I think it's a reflection of what they wanted them to do for that, but it's not great. No comment. Fair enough, Steven. Fair enough. Alright, let's try to not get mobbed by random bandits again. Look at all the rabbits. Okay, those are moose. We don't have big enough guns yet to drop moose. There's a deer. I want to make sure that there's nobody home here first. There's not. Okay. And we'll see if there's anything that we can collect here, because this was the first place that we hit, I think. Okay, none of the loose items respawned. So let's see if any of the... Oh, it's not going to let us through there. Let's see if any of the ones up top did. No. I'm starting to think that this stuff doesn't respawn, guys. Glad your youngest didn't suffer serious repercussions due to the high fever. Absolutely. I don't think you're quite in permanent damage territory there, but you were pretty damn close. Oh, hey, we didn't come down here. Look at all this. A bronze shovel? Some extra loot. Oh, a golden ring. Can be given to women during flirting, of course. It's not going to help us at all. Some carrot seeds that we don't want. A bunch of coins. Alright, we'll take that. Rye beer, good. Mead, good. Rye beer, good. And an extra bronze pickaxe. Yeah, this was a hell of a stash down here. So there is a little hidden, cellar back behind these houses. I don't think so, not in this one. Because I'm pretty sure we looked after that other roof, but I don't think there's anything up there anyway, looking at it. But like over here, maybe we could... we can get up on the roof. Yeah, nothing. Now the trick's going to be getting down without getting hurt. I don't see anything on top of that one either. Nor do I see an easy way to get up there. I was hoping we'd be able to spot the deer from here, but apparently not. Oh, let's not fall off the roof, Psych. Come on, man. Woo! Well, that was interesting. I could have sworn I saw a deer up here on this ridge when we were running by. But apparently not. Or it ran back down into the... Hello? That cabbage? There's some deer. And yes, it looks like a cabbage trough, or cabbage load overturned. Oh, they were smuggling some wine in with the cabbage, were they? Could you not? Way too high. We were just starting to get good at this, too. Alright, that one wasn't all me. He was zigzagging like nobody's business. Alright, there's the buck. Where'd those does go? There we are. I was hoping that getting the high ground would give us a little bit more range on the bow, and it does. The problem is it really throws off our aim. Well, my aim, anyway. I think that was a body shot. I don't think it was a headshot. You know, we're going to have so much meat again that we may as well use some of it to rot as well. Or possibly cook and sell. I mean, 8 coins apiece isn't... It's not really worth it just for money, but it's not really worth... It's worth actually cooking and selling the excess, I think. I feel like it's worth more than rotting it would be. Especially when we've got cabbage and spades. Alright. So there's Mr. Buck. There should still be one more doe over here. And then there should be one more live doe over here. And how much leather are we going to get out of this? 16? Well, we might get some. And they're all going to respawn on season change, which is going to be real nice. Oh, that was a solid headshot. I'll take it. There you are. Yes. Just need you to stop running from me, sir. Sir, I need you to calm down. Would like the hunting hut to be improved by 25%. That's not unreasonable. It was overpowered, I'll give them that, but I feel like they took the nerf bat too hard. Because, yeah, I mean, even if you're using it for feathers or leather, like, it just can't pull in enough. Alright, we know where a couple of other herds are, but I think we're going to be better pressed to go and make some money instead. So we're going to take what we've got. And, where's our marker set to? Oh, we could go finish off that quest. Let's stop by the village on the way by. And we will go finish off that quest and just sell to the vendors there. I think that'll be the power play here. Oh no, we still have to wait for next season. This is not the next season. Oh, with the upgraded hut, it's not as bad. Okay. You used to not really have to upgrade it, though. And the tier 1 hut, like, there's no point. Alright, we did already check out both of the camps, I believe, so there's no point in doing that. Basically, we're just burning daylight for season change. So we'll go and process what we got here. And go on one more sales run before everybody closes for the season. And try and at least get enough to pay our damn taxes. Because with all the additives that we've been putting here, we're starting to run afoul of more taxes than are really worth it based on what we're producing. No, let's sell that cheese. Yeah, cheese is only worth 40 now. This is rough. Alright, how much meat total do we have? So let's take... Oh, wow. Yeah, let's take all of this, and we'll leave them with 250, I think. And we'll cook the rest into just regular cooked meat and sell it off. We'll get us some production points too, which is never a bad thing.
Hello, have a nice day.
I need you to move, please. Thank you. That used to be instantaneous. Alright, so this will turn these into 8 coins apiece and give us some production XP. Which is always good. And then our leather. How much leather did we collect out of that herd? It was a relatively small herd. 28, so we're looking at 14 linen. That's 14 more bags for sale. Well, for linen, we're going for 14. And we did get an extra bronze pickaxe, which was always nice. I'll put these copper bars in there. Or we could sell the copper bars. We have 6, so if we made 6 knives. Or 3 knives, rather. Alright. Log can go in there, planks can go in there. Alright. Alright.
Once I met a guy who kept saying winds howling, even when there was just a light breeze.
Wait. Pouches. Yeah, what do we need for the pouches? Oh, right, pouches are just for leather. We need to keep making bags if we've got linen. And actually... Oops. Let's do that. We'll go to... Dupe. And there we go. Alright, and then we pull everything back up.
Someone so gorgeous
Okay.
will be free.
So we're looking at for linen. No, for linen it's always the bag. It doesn't change until we start getting into wool. So yeah, it's always the bag. Do we have any junk that we could eat that's not worth very much? Not really, no. Well, these. Good enough. Alright, let's go, Geraldine. Let's go make some money. I think Jack's dead. He just laying on the floor over there. Oh no, they didn't change that, did they? Do animals actually die if you don't feed them now? No, Geraldine's been longer without food than Jack has. We'd see problems here if that was the case. You're not a vendor. Shit. I just need one of the vendors. You know, if they ever change that, like a vast majority of players are going to have a bunch of dead animals the next day, right? Right, they won't multiply. We found that out.
Hello.
Okay. Chunk of change. Let's do sell this seed off because we're never going to grow carrots. Knives can go. This ring can... Oh, wow. Well, he didn't last very long now, did he? Shit.
This is so take care.
We need another vendor.
How is life?
All right. So we'll sell you... Well, you're broke too?
Good luck.
Wonder if I'll be able to carry as much as you when I'll be...
What about you? You are a specific vendor.
Oh.
Okay, you still have an inventory. I don't know if it's coincidence or what, but I'm worried that both of those inventories looked about the same.
Is there any weightlifting competition I don't know about? How is...
Is there a weightlifting competition you didn't know about? Okay, well we have 5,000 coins now. We went from 600 to 5,000, so I think we'll be fine on taxes. I do want to try a different vendor than those two, though. But I feel like Red Hat guy and Green Shirt guy had the same remaining available. Okay, no, she has a different balance, so it was just coincidence. That had me worried there for a minute. I thought they might have had a pooled inventory, and I was going to panic.
You around?
Okay, no harm, no foul. Alright, we need to make sure that we have enough, we need 150 fertilizer for next season to finish off the fertilizing of the fields. And then, all that we have to do come spring is plant. It'll all be ready to go past that. Now, going from spring into summer is going to be a bear. We are going to have to do all of it. So that's problematic. I would really like to get some farmers before then, but I feel like we need another house first. Because I think all the houses are occupied at the moment. All the ones except the one that's not done building. Our house only has one, and this guy is an extractor, and he's only got one. So, let's see, we'll have 60, 120. Yeah, we'll have plenty of fertilizer. Oop. I don't even remember where we put that. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, so it needs 12 stone. Okay. I watched you teleport, Geraldine. You could have just come towards us. It would have been fine. I've done that glitch many, many times, Steven, in Skyrim, but I do not think... Oh, we had a shit ton of bronze knives we could have sold. Well, shit. I guess they'll still be there next season. We can sell them next season. It's not going to be a problem. We can't really do that here, though, because we can't kill them. You can't actually harm the villagers, so we can't kill them and then reload and have their inventory reset. Let us... Stones. 12 stones. And then how are we doing on logs? Okay, so we can grab 32 logs.
You should hire a private wagoner to carry your things.
If it would let me hire a private wagoner to carry my things, I would do just that, lady. Because that idea is splendid. Ah, I didn't forget it this time. I think we were off by 1. No. No, I think we got the base. Yeah. Oh, no, there's one there. Okay, so we were 2 logs shy. So 34 will get us through the walls on the tier 2 houses. Hey, James, I hope you had a fantastic weekend, man. Oh, we should have brought Geraldine. I believe it's 98 stones. I don't remember. I know it's 108 for the tier 3 houses, but I think it's only 98 for the little ones. The tier 2, rather. Ever seen anyone talk about an exploitable glitch in this game? There aren't a lot of them, and most of the ones that we did know about, they've fixed already, so... That's not really a thing. So there used to be a way that you could save and load glitch your game for the diggable spots before they changed how those work in the valley to make a shit ton of money in Season 1. Like, you could have 10 grand or so in Season 1 if you did it right. But that doesn't work anymore. They fixed that fairly quickly. Oh, I guess we needed one more. Oh, that's... Okay. So 35. 35 logs. But that was before even 1.0 came out. Like, it's been a minute. So there were random rock piles that would spawn with a shovel in them. You pick up the top rock and grab the coins pouch out of it. And some of those were worth 1,500 coins. And if you just saved and loaded, they would randomly spawn and despawn. So you would go to a location where you knew one was, and basically just load spam until you got it, and then save, and then load spam until it showed up again, and rinse and repeat. But yeah, they fixed that pretty quick. Okay, so... Bet the spiffing brick could find any if they're... Well, I think Spiff's actually done Medieval Dynasty at some point. And there wasn't a terrible lot. They've got a pretty solid game here. It sounds like she takes damage every time she gets on the donkey. He is pretty good. And some of the stuff he covers is general knowledge, and sometimes he finds some stuff that had previously been undiscovered. I mean, he's a sharp cookie. And entertaining while he does it, which makes it even better. Oh, shit, we were too shy. I miscounted. Wait, did I miscount or did I miscount when I did the... Ah, we had exactly enough. I miscounted when I did the logs. People of science learned how to read books, she says. Some of his exploits are pretty in-depth, yeah. And then some of them are just silly. Like when he played through Spore. Some of those are friggin' hilarious. I've never even played the game, but they're amazing. Plenty of Yorkshire tea, right? I don't actually like Yorkshire. I don't particularly care for Earl Grey either. It's a little too bitter for me. I do like tea, though. Warm tea. I don't like iced tea. And what couple's in here? So you guys are extractors? So we're going to name this Extractor House. Do we already have an Extractor House? Nope, we have a producer. So we will name this house Extractor 1. Alright, we're going to take you guys, and we're going to move you. No, we're not going to do it that way. Oh my god. Okay, so Extractor 1 is going to be Ludomir or Lubomir, and who was the female? Domislava. There we are. Alright, so that's got field 1 house clear. I would like to get us some farmers. The only glitch you found was an invincible axe when the icon doesn't show up down in the corner and you're holding the axe, no durability loss. Awesome. Alright, I would like to get one more house up to get... Well, I guess Jurin's going to move out of field 2 and into our house soon. With luck. Let's pass the season, because it's gonna... Oh. Do we have food on us? We have food on us, we need to dump it. No, we're good. Alright, onwards to winter, people. Yeah. Now it is winter. Alright, so we've got the other field and a half to harvest. We've got our little bit of oats or rye growing. We'll swap that out for oats in spring. This is all going to be flax in spring. Gerund, where are you, buddy? He comes here, but that's not where he starts. Is he an overflow house? I don't think so. Nope, that's Tomira and Dragowit. Shit. He must be over in field 2? That's field 1 then? That's field 1. Okay, so I named... Oh no, I guess that is field 1. I was going to say I named the field 2 house field 1 and the field 1 house field 2, but no, I did it right. Jared, you still home, dude?
Hello.
Romance. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time around. You'd have one additional body part. Which one would you choose? He seems to be very serious, so I don't think... Let's go with you would make a great father. Hey, plus 10! Look at that! My aunt always said money can't buy happiness. My grandma claimed that she won my grandpa's heart by feeding him biscuits, to which she would add a few drops of her blood and hair. 'Cause that's not terrifyingly creepy. There's one guy who collects teeth. Supposedly he's got more than 200. Alright, well let's say my aunt always said that money can't buy happiness. Yeah, he likes that one. Have you ever imagined how you would like to die? Real men like you are hard to find these days. If you could train a pigeon to steal only one type of food for you, which would you choose? Now, we've tried 4 before, and it did not work. So let's go with 3. Middling. Last season, you had a lot of kids and mothers. Any ideas on stabilizing the workforce and economy? Not really, no. I was just gonna kind of wing it. Wouldn't it be great to save a moment, try doing something stupid, see what happens, and go back in time to that exact same moment? He doesn't like that one either. We've tried that. Do you know there's a place in the South where people nod to say no and shake their heads to say yes? I appreciate your pragmatism. Oh, he really likes that one. Love to lay on the ground with you and gaze at the stars. I think I could feel safe with you. I've never met anyone like you. 4? Oh, he likes that one. You make me feel like a natural woman. Real men like you are hard to find these days. I guess flattery is just the way to go. You seem quite loyal. And affection is maxed. We are now getting married. Sweet. And that frees up another house. All right. So both of the farmhouses are open now. We can actually get some farmers. We're going to have to take care of these 2 at a time. Alright. Now we just need to figure out, where'd he go? Now we just need to figure out, what the hell happens for pregnancy for the female character. As that was the whole reason that we rolled a female. And I've been slacking on checking that out. She yells dinner time, but it's morning, like the sun just came up. Okay, so we're going to lose 600 cabbage to this. Okay, we can. That's not terrible. Oops. Apparently we're going to lose 300 at a time. Because we can't carry 600. No doubting my cooking skills. The way to a man's heart's through his stomach. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the men are more finicky than the women were. The women were much easier. All you had to do was talk about them and flatter them. And treat them about people. I mean, or treat them like people. That's all you really had to do for the females. The males are a bit more tetchy. Generally speaking, if you can get people talking about themselves, that's their favorite subject. And it works for pretty much anybody, regardless of personality type. So, that's a life hack for those of you with socially stunted skills like myself. If you can steer the conversation to get them talking about themselves, you won't have dead air. And that way you don't have to worry about bringing up a topic that you're interested in and they are not. Because people are almost always interested in themselves. It's fatalistic and sad, but it's the truth. Oh, that's right, we have some bronze hose. Alright, we're in good shape. I can't believe we forgot to sell all the bronze knives. That's mildly embarrassing. That's alright, we've got them for this season, so that's less hunting that we have to worry about. I don't know on this map. I know in the valley, the spawn amounts for different spawns would vary based on season. So we haven't been in this map long enough for me to see if that's a trend or not. But like the wolves behind our village in Season 2, in winter we only had 2, in spring we had 4, and in summer and fall we had 3. So I don't know if we'll find something like that here as far as the deer go. It was easy to track the wolves behind our village because they were right behind our village. But I feel like that's something that we need to keep an eye on as well and see how that equates to most of the herds. So there might be some seasons that are more beneficial to hunt during, and some that you can more or less ignore. But it's going to take some more testing before I am willing to say either way which season is important. So I figure we did a field and a half each season. And then we fertilized it and we hoed it, which means that we did a field and a half twice, which is 3 fields total. So we had 300 actual actions involved for each season. So next season, when all that we have to do is plant the flax, we have to do it across all 3 fields, but that is the only action that we have to take. So that will be 300 actions as well. So it basically evens out after summer the same number of actions per season as far as farming goes. Although if we hire some farmers, the whole thing's going to go out the window. But I was just trying to spread it out evenly across seasons so that we didn't spend an entire season doing nothing but dealing with fields. At least that was the plan. Probably should have hit the mine first, but that's alright. Just hitting it during daylight seems to make it a little bit better. Now we are going to go Apoca-piggy on that pig at the second mine before we go into the mine, because I don't want to have to listen to him squeal the whole damn time we're trying to mine. I don't know if he's in the graphics or if he can just, if he has line of sight but can't actually get to us. But he squeals and aggroes and we get battle music the whole damn time we're down in the back part of that second mine. The one up by where Stesso started his house. Speaking of Stesso, what were you going for your education? I'm kind of interested. Yeah, it's super annoying, so we're just gonna go kill him. And murder him. And then we won't have to deal with it. Oh, cool! The, icon is still pink for the spouse, but it doesn't have long hair in the silhouette anymore. So it shows that it's a husband, not a wife. That's kind of cool. Attention to detail there. Good job, team. I wonder if we get to pick the gender of our kid, or if our kid's going to be the same gender of the main character. It's like Racemir always had a son. So I don't know if we're going to have a daughter because we're a female character, or if we got a 50-50 chance. And unfortunately, unless we have a male heir here, there's not really any way to tell. Car mechanic? Well, fantastic. That is a set of skills that I do not have, so I wish you the best of luck. I can tell you the theory of how an internal combustion engine works, and the name of the pieces and how they work together, but if I open the hood, I can't tell you which piece is which by looking at it. Like, I understand the theory perfectly fine, but actual practical use, zero. I can change oil and change tires, and that's about it. And spark plugs and battery. That's about it. Just, you know, basic user maintenance. But I'm also one of those nerds that walks around my car every time before I start it. Make sure that the tires are full, make sure there's nothing hanging off, you know. It's a good thing to do nonetheless. Yeah, fair enough. About the heirs, it's random. Excellent. Hello, Sasho. Sashu? Shashu? I am terribly sorry if I butchered your name. But hello, and also thank you for that. So it's random, huh? We might just play fast and loose and see what we get. It's better than most young men, you know? Fair enough. Although, to be fair, I'm not exactly young. I'm damn near 40. Well, I guess it's a matter of perspective, I suppose. It's just somebody 60 or older, 40 is young, but I don't consider myself young. Been enjoying your videos. Hope you're having a nice holiday. Well, you too. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and thank you for joining and visiting and watching. We definitely appreciate it. I'm glad you got to catch the stream. That's exciting. Yeah, we're dirty. It's kind of a nice touch that the airs are random now. I'm kind of excited by that. So it's kind of a crapshoot as to what you're going to get. I wonder how they base the looks. If they take, like, different parameters from the male and the female and just randomize those two. Like, you got a 50-50 chance of it having the same eye preset as you or same eye preset as your husband, kind of a thing. Turned 49 earlier this month. Fair enough. It's all perspective. You know, when I was 18 or 19, 40 was old. And now that I'm, 2 years away from 40, I'm like, yeah, 40's not that old. It's not young, but it's not that old. I'm old enough to remember having a landline growing up. I know what a party line is. And a rotary phone. Dad had a rotary phone when I was a kid. And phone booths. I miss phone booths. And pay phones. Although I guess with cell phones you really don't need them anymore. But the anonymity of a payphone was always nice. Oh, of course I know what dial-up is. I remember the first MMO I ever played was actually a text-based MMO. And it was on dial-up. That it had no real graphics, so to speak. It had some still pictures, but for the most part it was entirely text. And it was a dungeon crawling game that had an arena. The arena didn't get implemented until several months in. The chat lines, right? I remember that was when JavaScript was brand spanking new, because they were so excited. The game had been out for months, and they added this arena where now it was actually a true MMO where you could do more than just talk to other players. You could fight other players, and it was still turn-based and it was text-based, but they did JavaScript for the bashing together of the arena to get players in the same room, so to speak, and there was a glitch where if you went into another tab, if you kept one tab up and you were in the dungeon, and you had one tab up and you were in the arena, you could buy skills and it would save it to your character. But then if you closed the arena tab and kept going in the dungeon tab, you would get the skill but get to keep your money. You're 40 in Denmark, they say, when you are at that age, you got one leg in the grave. Fair enough. We call it over the hill here. You got the first half of your life down, so to speak. Very similar, though. Alright, so we've got... I forgot to put the bags away. Alright, so we've got our fields handled. We can probably put the hoe away, too, just for weight reasons. We'll keep the bronze axe because the other one's getting low. And let's go see about some rocks. Do we have our potions on us? We do. Excellent. Oh, come on, Geraldine. We need to get a drink, some food, and a bath. And then we're off to the races. Alright, let's take some of the footage that's not doing so hot. We'll take 3. That way we can eat 1 now. And then keep 2 with us for the rest of the season. That should be enough to last us the entire season, to be completely honest. Especially with the boost they added to it. Because Potage used to only do 35, and now it does 72. So that's super nice. It's still not really worth all that much money. Like, it's only worth 25, so I don't know that I would try and sell it. But as far as a food source goes, it's good. Now, what are you guys missing? It's not tools, is it? Okay, the well needs buckets. That's fine. We're not going to worry about that. And then animal... No. Production. Okay. Well, as long as everybody's got tools. Let's make a brief stop over here, though, and see if we can't find some farmers. They're basically going to be a waste for right now, but that way they can help us in the season change. How are we doing in our farming skill? My father said to me years ago, growing old ain't for... Yep. Growing old's not for pansies. That used to be one of the sayings around our house, too. Okay, so we're at 6. We still need 4 levels. We should be able to get them. I don't want... You know what? We're not going to assign them to the fields right away. Or we can assign them, but we need to remove them before harvesting, because we want to make sure that we get that double harvest. I don't mind if they help us with the planting, but I want to make sure that we get the harvest. Oh, that was a cow. Okay. So you're a female farmer.
We'll work for food and water and some firewood and a roof over my head, of course. Damn, am I too demanding?
Okay, she's amazing. She is our new friend.
How can I help you?
Also, I really like her voice actress. She has a pretty voice. But that was just fantastic. She lives in our village now. Crap, I didn't name the farm sheds. I can't believe I didn't name the farm sheds. That was dumb. Alright, so the season changed. So let's make an effort to swing down to this guy. So we'll come down here, and then we can head over to our mine. Because I want to see how the end of that quest goes. I want to see if his wife survived, because we got him actual medic juice instead of, what's it? Using TeamSpeak to play games that don't have speak. I used TeamSpeak back in the day, but we actually use Discord now, James. As you can leave text stuff, and it's like a semi-permanent server. So there's lots of different channels where we leave text messages to each other, as well as having multiple voice channels to speak about whatever game we happen to be playing at the time. Also, it works a lot better than TeamSpeak used to, and you don't have that annoying cap of 8 people per server unless you pay money. Oh, I heard a wolf. Oh, maybe it was a fox. This was here last season. But I remember back in the late 2000s, early 2010s using TeamSpeak. You use Discord when you play Daisy, yeah.
Travels are all very well, but
Male farmer?
I would love to finally put down roots.
Male farmer. Egbert. Considering the man's prejudice, I hope he doesn't get angry at you. Let's see. Journal. Management peoples. Okay, so our our female farmer is how old? 19. And this dude is 30. They cannot be a match.
I think my hairline.
So he's going to go into house 2. Field 2, rather. Because they are more than... Well, I guess no. 39 would make 20 years, wouldn't it? So he's 11 years apart, so it would just take them forever to match up. I guess we could make that work, but I'm not going to force that on her. Especially since she was fun. We're gonna find her a better mate.
It's receding.
Alright, she's a huntress. Do we have any houses that are still empty? No. We got farmer, farmer, and everybody else is paired. Well, poop. I would love to take her as a huntress. Well, I guess survival would actually be better. I'd like to take him. You know what? His farming's level 2. He's also 30. Jeez. We might take him and put him in her house temporarily while we build a new house for him. Wait. Simple house field 1 and 2. We can move him in with another dude? That's... That's new. Well, he's not showing up, though. Okay, there we go. That was weird. That was super weird. Never used TeamSpeak. He used MSN and then Skype. Fair enough. Skype was more of a resource hog than TeamSpeak was. So we basically for raiding we would use TeamSpeak. Back in the old Final Fantasy 11 and WoW days. And EverQuest. And EverQuest 2. We used TeamSpeak for quite a while, actually, now that I think about it.
There are a few who can appreciate the value of good craft.
He crossed the river. Why is he over there? Don't tell me his wife died. I'm gonna be sad if his wife died. We got her actual medicine. You bloody bastard. What are you talking about? You killed my wife! Oh, shit. Is Rona... I told you to get that blasted lard, and you said you would. But I talked with Slawomira. I know what you did, and now my beautiful... Well, I am sorry, and I did what I thought was best. Now I feel awful. Wow. Shit. Oh, nobody saw. Oh, there's ore in here. Can we actually... oh, we can. We can... Oh, we can get iron. We can get iron early. First time I've seen that you can put two people at the same... Yeah, we couldn't. It was just being weird. We can get iron out of this cave, guys. Look at this. So yeah, now we have 3 caves that we need to start hitting. Oh boy, it's one of these with the drop. The downside to harvesting this cave is going to be that it is not anywhere remotely near any of the storages. And we can't put a storage here because it won't let us build inside a village. But we can get some iron out of this early. Now remember, the iron isn't worth as much as bronze is, monetarily, but it is better for tools that are usable. So it's definitely something that we want, but it's not something that we're going to have them harvest en masse like we did prior. There's even a stealable pickaxe right in the opening. What? Oh, that's a stone pickaxe. Man, I feel bad about the whole Herm situation. Also, we didn't get any kind of a reward. Which, I mean, that checks out. We kind of killed his wife. There was a vampire game on Facebook that you played. You don't remember the name of it? Go on raids. Yeah. There were several on... Well, I don't remember one on Facebook. I remember one on MySpace. Years and years ago. Although, to be fair, I never really got into Facebook, so... I actually don't have a Facebook account. I had one briefly. Very, very briefly, years and years ago. And I deleted it fairly quickly upon creation after I saw what a mess Facebook was. I decided I didn't really want to deal with it. Nice little camp over there. Oh, this is going to take us right through wolf territory. It was not my wisest decision. What? There we go. So it still won't let you bathe while you're on a mount. That's good to know. Yeah, definitely get the badger lard, because that was awful. I'm curious, if one of you guys picks up that quest and gets the badger lard, would you let me know if she still dies? Because I have to wonder if she dies either way. So I really feel like badger lard isn't going to help. If she dies either way, then I'm not going to feel as bad about it. Alright. Well, unfortunately, guys, it is about that time of the night. We are set up to mine tomorrow, and we can use our mining and our hunting skills to make some more money, which we are actually doing fine in. We've got 5 grand. Our taxes are only 1,100, so that's going to be fantastic. We're to the point now where money is more or less irrelevant because we have enough to keep up with our taxes. So all that we need now is a little bit to buy the recipes that we want, and for the most part we've got those caught up as well. The kitchen, yeah, the smithy, we're not doing much more in copper. The sewing hut, we've got the recipes we care about. The workshop, there's some decorative stuff that we'll get later, but for right now we're fine. The smithy, we've got all of our bronze recipes. Oh, ooh, we are right on the cusp of that sewing hut for wool. How long until we get to the fold? Oh, we're still a ways from the fold. That is unfortunate. Yes, we will still be going tomorrow, Storm. The reason that we're doing it today on a Tuesday is because I'm off tomorrow, so I will still be able to edit this episode and stream the next episode. But for the rest of the week, it'll be as normal. So it'll be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. But yeah, we got another house built. We got some new villagers. We got a couple of farmers so that we don't have to keep doing the obnoxious parts ourselves anymore. We found a new mine. We murdered some poor bastard's wife. We got a husband. We're actually doing great. So yeah. We will start off tomorrow with running through the mine and doing a little bit of hunting, making some money, selling off the bronze that we already have, and we'll see where we go from there. We definitely need to pick up at least another quest or two because it is winter. It's the perfect time for questing and building. But yeah, so if you guys learned anything useful or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.